I've been thinking a lot about games that made me. And I don't mean games that made me who I am, but I mean games that made me the gamer I am. Games that I've played for hundreds of hours. Games that I've played over and over again. And not just because there was nothing else to play, it's because I didn't want to play anything else. These are games that are truly special. Games that have stayed with me for years and that I could just remember every single aspect of. Whether I played them 10 years ago, the last time I played them, or whether I played them last summer. These games have held a place in my heart that I'll never ever forget, because these games are special. When you think about games that you played as you were growing up, they're like these magical experiences. You can't believe it. When you think back on it, it's like you don't even understand how they could be so good, how they could be so perfect, how these games could have so much depth and so much quality, and that there was like an entire world out there for you to explore. It didn't matter if the game was small. It didn't matter if the game was huge. It mattered that you were a part of it. And it didn't even matter that you did the same things over and over again. I remember playing some of these games, and I played the beginning of the game 1,000 times. And it's not because I wanted to, it's because I wasn't good enough to get past the beginning, because I was just a little kid and I didn't know any better. But even then, there was something magical about it. Something that just drew me in and made me keep playing. I just wanted to keep playing. I wanted to experience these worlds. I wanted to experience the magic of what was out there. When I think of the Nintendo 64, I think of this console that sealed the deal for me. And I mean that in terms of every single game I played was a game that just absolutely blew me away. Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, Paper Mario, Super Smash Bros., Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Conker's Bad Fur Day. It didn't matter what I was playing, because everything was fantastic. And yeah, of course, as I played PlayStation 1 and as I played other games on PC and things like that, they were all amazing too. Of course, you can't forget Metal Gear, you can't forget games like Half-Life, but something about these Nintendo games just always made me feel like coming home. You know what I mean? I think about it as terms of like Spirited Away. You ever seen that movie Spirited Away, the Studio Ghibli movie? Watching that movie feels like how it is to play these games for me. And I'm sure you have a game like that too. A game that when you think back on, you think of so fondly and you remember every detail of it and you love it. And you could have played it 100 years ago. It doesn't even matter. But you know that it's a special game and that it stays with you and that it sticks with you. The music, the gameplay, everything. And that's how I feel thinking about this. And it's those games that brought me to where I am today. Those games that made me love gaming. Those games that made me want to talk about games, made me want to make videos about games, made me want to be part of the games industry, made me want to stream, made me want to be a YouTuber. These are the games that got me here. And I'll never forget them. And I'll never forget how amazing they are.